If you love compact tablets, this could be the biggest upgrade the iPad mini has ever received. Imagine holding a device that fits in one hand, but delivers the kind of display quality you normally only see on premium flagship tablets. Deep blacks, brighter highlights, ultra-smooth scrolling, and colors that look alive. That is exactly what the latest leak is suggesting for the next iPad mini, and honestly, this might completely change how people look at this small but powerful device. So here's what we know so far. According to recent reports highlighted by McRumors, Apple is actively working on bringing OLED display technology to the next generation iPad mini. If this turns out to be true, this will be the first time in the history of the iPad mini lineup that we see OLED on this compact tablet, and that alone is massive. For years, the iPad mini has been loved for its size and portability. It is light. It is powerful. It is easy to carry. But one of the biggest complaints from fans has always been the display. Yes, it has been sharp. Yes, it has been good. But it has never had promotion. It has never had OLED. And in a world where display technology is moving fast, that started to feel like a missing piece. Now that missing piece might finally be coming. What makes this even more exciting is the type of OLED Apple could use. Right now, Apple's most advanced OLED technology is inside the latest iPad Pro models. The tandem OLED panels inside the newest iPad Pro are some of the best displays ever put into a tablet. If Apple brings even a slightly optimized version of that technology into the iPad mini, it would instantly make it one of the best small tablets on the planet. Think about what that means in real use. Watching movies with true blacks instead of dark gray. Playing games with better contrast. Reading at night with deeper color accuracy. Editing photos with richer tones. OLED changes everything visually. It is not just about brightness. It is about depth and realism. Now, in terms of design, we are not expecting a dramatic redesign. From what leaks are suggesting, Apple will likely keep a similar body style to the current generation. That means flat edges, slim profile, and the same comfortable handheld feel. The bezels might become slightly thinner, but they cannot be too thin. The iPad mini is designed to be held with your hands around the edges, so Apple needs to keep enough space to prevent accidental touches. So expect refinement, not revolution. Inside the device, things get even more interesting. The next iPad mini is rumored to feature the A20 Pro chip. This would make it an absolute powerhouse for its size. Now, it may not be identical to the chip inside the future Pro iPhones. Apple often slightly adjusts chips depending on the device. It could feature one fewer GPU core compared to the highest-end iPhone version. But even with that, performance will be incredibly strong. We are likely looking at a 6-core CPU setup with 2 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores. That means smooth multitasking, fast app launches, and strong gaming performance. Combine that with iPadOS optimizations, and this tiny tablet could handle serious workloads without breaking a sweat, and it does not stop there. Another major upgrade. Rumored is 12 GB of RAM. That is huge for a mini device. More RAM means better multitasking, more background apps, smoother switching between tasks, and stronger future-proofing for upcoming software updates. Apple has been steadily increasing RAM across its lineup, and bringing 12 GB to the iPad mini would show they are taking this product very seriously. There is also strong possibility of full support for Apple Pencil Pro. That would make the iPad mini an incredible digital notebook. Artists, students, and creators would benefit massively from a compact OLED tablet with advanced stylus support. Taking notes, sketching ideas, editing documents, all on a display that finally matches pro-level quality. When it comes to biometrics, do not expect Face ID just yet. The iPad mini will likely continue using Touch ID integrated into the power button, similar to what we see on the iPad Air. That keeps costs controlled and maintains design consistency. It works well, and most users are comfortable with it. We may also see an upgrade to USB-C with faster USB 3 speeds. That would improve file transfers, especially for creators moving photos and videos. Faster wired connectivity combined with a powerful chip and OLED display turns this into more than just a casual tablet. It becomes a serious productivity tool in a compact body. Now let's talk about release timing. Based on Apple's typical launch patterns, the new iPad mini could arrive toward the end of the year. Apple often holds product announcements in October or early November, especially for iPads and Macs. A fall launch makes sense, especially if they want to position this as a premium holiday device. Pricing, however, might be where things get interesting. The current iPad mini starts around $499, but OLED is not cheap. If Apple adds advanced OLED technology and upgraded internals, we could realistically see the base price move to around $599. That is a $100 increase. Some people will not like that. But if the display quality matches expectations, many users may feel it is worth it. At $599, it would sit closer to the iPad Air. But remember, if the iPad Air eventually transitions to OLED too, its price could also rise. Apple often adjusts its lineup strategically. The iPad mini with OLED could become the ultimate small premium tablet aimed at users who want power without the bulk. And here is the bigger picture. The iPad mini has always had a loyal fan base. It is not the best-selling iPad. It is not the biggest screen. But for people who love portability, it is unmatched. Adding OLED finally removes its biggest weakness. It upgrades the experience in a way that feels meaningful, not just incremental. If Apple executes this correctly, the 2026 iPad mini could be the best version ever made. A stunning OLED display, a powerful A20 Pro chip, 12GB RAM, Apple Pencil, Pro support, faster USB-C, all inside a compact, easy-to-hold design. That combination is powerful.